Okay, geometry students, today we are going to look at some vocabulary before we do the rest of our notes. So looking at the front of our chapter 5 notes packet, we're going to look at the words median and altitude. A median is a segment that connects the vertex of a triangle to the midpoint of the opposite side. So if we look at our example here, we see that we have a segment that starts at B and goes to the middle of our segment AC. That creates two equal segments, AD and DC. Taking a look at the altitude is a segment that connects a vertex of a triangle to the opposite side so that it is perpendicular to that side. So if we take a look at our triangle example here, we have the segment BD that is perpendicular to the segment AC. That is the altitude of that triangle. All right, let's take a look at page 6 of our notes. And let's talk about the triangle inequality theorem. For the triangle inequality theorem, it states that a triangle exists if the sum of the two smaller sides is longer or larger than the third side. So let's take a look at some examples so you know what we're talking about here. When we look at number 1, we take the two smaller sides, 8 and 17, and we're going to add those together, and it should be larger than the third side, 24. So 8 plus 17 is 25. 25 is larger than 24. So yes, those side lengths can represent the sides of a triangle. Taking a look at number 3, our two smaller sides, 25 and 12. 25 plus 12 should be larger than 35 in order for them to be the sides of a triangle. We have 37. 25 plus 12 is 37, is greater than 35. So yes, these can be the sides of a triangle. One more example, number 5, if we take the two smaller sides, 28 plus 22, they should be larger than 50. And when we add those together, we get 50 is greater than 50, which is not true. It has to be larger than, it can't be equal to. So no, those side lengths cannot represent the sides of a triangle. I want you to pause the video and I want you to try number 2 and number 4 and then come back and check your work. Okay, let's check your answers. For number 2, our two smaller sides, 3 plus 3 equals 6. 6 is not greater than 7, so no, those side lengths cannot represent the sides of a triangle. For number 4, our two smaller numbers, 37 plus 42. That equals 79. 79 is greater than 52, so yes, they can represent the sides of a triangle. I want you to try number 6 and put your answer in on eDoctrina or Edpuzzle. All right. In our next section, we are finding a third side range. What number could represent that third side? If we take the two numbers that we are given and we add them together and we take the difference of those two numbers, that can give us a range of values that this third side could equal. So let's take a look at number 9. And number 9, when we do 22 minus 14, that gives us 8. And when we take the sum of those two numbers, 22 plus 14, that gives us 36. So that means my third side could be between 36 and 8. X must be less than 36, but it must be greater than 8. Okay? Let's take a look at number 11. The difference of 11 and 3 gives me 8. The sum of 11 and 3 gives me 14. So that means my third side length needs to be between 14 and 8. It must be less than 14, but it must be greater than 8. Let's take a look at number 15. Number 15 says if a triangle has a length of 15 feet and 27 feet, which of these lengths are possible lengths for that third side? So let's go ahead and find the difference in the sum of 15 and 27. So 27 minus 15 gives me 12. And 27 plus 15 gives me 42. So that means my third side needs to be between 42, less than 42, but greater than 12. So if we look at our choices here, 34 is between 12 and 42. 29, and also 18. Okay? I want you to try number 10 and number 16. Pause your video, try number 10 and 16, and come back and check your answers. Okay, checking your answers for number 10 and 16. Your side length for number 10 should be less than 59, but greater than 3, so x needs to be between 59 and 3. And then on number 16, the sum of 45 and 9 is 54. The difference of 45 and 9 is 36. So your x has to be between 36 and 54. The only ones that are between 36 and 54 is 47 centimeters and 39 centimeters. Okay, let's take a look at the next page. On the next page, we're talking about ordering angles and ordering sides. The angles of a triangle, can be put in order by comparing the sides. Okay? The smallest angle is always opposite the shortest side. The largest angle is always opposite the longest side. Okay, so let's take a look at our example over here, and we are going to order these angles from least to greatest. Okay, so the smallest side is 7, so that means angle A is going to be the smallest angle. The next biggest angle or side is 10 foot, so that means angle C is going to be the middle angle here. And our largest side is 13 feet, and the angle that's opposite of that is angle B, so that's going to make angle B our largest angle. Okay, ordering sides. The sides of a triangle can be put in order by comparing the angles. The shortest side is always opposite the smallest angle, and the longest side is always opposite the largest angle. So let's order these sides from least to greatest. So our smallest angle is going to be F. If we take that and we find the measurement of F, it is actually 35 degrees. I guess I should have done that first. Okay, so F is our smallest angle, which makes side ED our shortest side. Our next smallest angle is 42, and the side opposite that is DF, so that makes DF our next largest side. And our greatest angle is angle D, which is 103, so that makes the opposite side, EF, our longest side. All right, let's take a look at some examples here. It says order the angles from least to greatest for number 1. So if we take a look at our sides, our smallest side, because we're going from least to greatest, our smallest side is 17 meters, so that makes angle M our smallest angle. The next one is 20 meters, so that makes angle P our next smallest angle. And our last one is 24 meters, so that makes angle N our largest angle. Go ahead and try number 2 and come back and check your work. Okay, as you can see, our angle T is our smallest angle, angle R is our next largest, and angle S is our biggest angle. Okay? Taking a look at number 3, it says order the angles from greatest to least. So we're going in the other direction, greatest to least. So our largest side is CD, which makes our largest side is 11, which makes angle C our largest angle. The next one is 9, which makes angle B our middle. And our smallest side is 8, which makes angle D our smallest angle. Okay? Go ahead and do number 4 and put your answer in the Ed puzzle. Okay, let's look at the next section. They want us to order the sides from least to greatest. So remember, the sides are going to be corresponding to the angle or the angle measurement. So we have to find the measure of angle K in order to be able to answer this, to order our sides. So angle K is 92 degrees. We take 180 minus 31 minus 57, and that gives us 92 degrees for angle K. All right, so from smallest to greatest, the smallest angle is angle J. The side opposite that is KL. The next angle is 57. The side opposite 57 is KJ. And the largest angle is 92, and the side opposite that is JL. Okay, let's have you try number 6 and come back and check your answers. So pause the video and try number 6. All right, taking a look, your order should be side ST, and then side SV, and then side TV, in order from least to greatest. Number 7, they want us to go from greatest to least. So again, we need to find that missing third angle so that we can do this correctly. 180 minus 82 minus 54 gives us 44 degrees. Okay, so now we can go from the greatest, so the largest angle is 82, so that side opposite that is XZ. That's going to be our largest side. The middle one is angle measurement 54, so the side opposite that is YZ. And the smallest angle is angle 44 degrees, and the side opposite that is YX. Okay? I want you to do number 8 and put your answer in Edpuzzle. And that's it for our notes today. Have a great day.